And new at 6, President-elect Donald Trump will be hosting his annual New Year's Eve party tonight at Mar-a-Lago with about 300 partygoers bussed in due to tight security. Trump holds this bash every year and has had a wide variety of artists perform to sold-out crowds, and this year is expected to have more well-known guests than ever before. Investigative reporter Terry Parker is in Palm Beach with a look at what to expect.
It's going to be a very big night here in Palm Beach tonight as President-elect Donald Trump rings out what for him has been a very good year. Donald Trump made a stunning political comeback in November, winning the presidential election after a hard-fought campaign amid a year marked with trials and tribulations. A victory that will likely be very sweet for Trump, his family, and supporters as they toast the new year inside his opulent Mar-a-Lago club.
Probably he's walking on air. I think a lot of people are.
Trump posted on Truth Social this week a message to Elon Musk asking, "When are you coming to the center of the universe, Mar-a-Lago?" Bill Gates asked to come tonight, adding, "New Year's Eve is going to be amazing."
He's been having a lot of events at Mar-a-Lago lately, and I think there's obviously a large amount of people who are in the coming administration and that outside that will be there.
Since he won the election last month, Trump has seen a steady stream of political leaders and high-powered movers and shakers visit Mar-a-Lago, his winter White House and personal home. While campaigning, Trump this year survived 2 assassination attempts, one at his West Palm Beach golf club. He also was indicted and appeared in courts from Florida to Georgia to New York, was convicted in one case, slammed with a multi-million-dollar civil judgment in another, and still has cases pending. Nonetheless, Trump's allies are lining up at Mar-a-Lago to join in his comeback triumph.
I do wish I was going, yeah.
Security will be tight around Mar-a-Lago, with guests being bussed in from off-site and traffic getting on and off the island may be impacted. South County Road remains closed at the intersection of South Ocean Boulevard, which cuts off the southern portion of Palm Beach. But police say they don't expect too much out of the ordinary this New Year's Eve. No word yet on who will be the performer at tonight's Mar-a-Lago's New Year's Eve bash. In Palm Beach, Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.